upang magmasid sa iba't ibang hugis at kulay, laki at bigat ng mga bagay. Halika na't magsanay tayo sa mathematics. Tayo ay maglalaro, mga numero at simbolo, tayo ay matuto.
Hi students, welcome to our math class. Today, we're going to have the second case of solving right triangles. This time, the given are the length of the hypotenuse and the measure of one acute angle. To check your prior knowledge about this topic, answer the pretest.
Read each question carefully. Choose the letter that corresponds to the correct answer. Now, let's have a short recap to check if you still remember the last topic. Find the missing parts in each right triangle. In right triangle EFG, find number 1, the measure of angle G. Number 2, the measure of angle E. Number 3, the length of side GF. In right triangle BCD, find number 4, the measure of angle B. Number 5, the measure of angle D. Today, we're going to have the second case of solving right triangles. In this case, the given are the length of the hypotenuse and the measure of one acute angle. Consider the given right triangle ABC, where side AC is the hypotenuse and angle C as one of its acute angles. Can you tell the missing parts in this right triangle? To know the missing parts, let us put all of its parts in a table, showing the 3 sides and the 3 angles. By looking at the table, the missing parts are the 2 legs of the right triangle and its one acute angle. Let us now proceed to the examples. Find the missing parts of the right triangle QSR. The given here are number 1, the length of side S, which is 28. Number 2, the measure of acute angle Q, which is 40 degrees. In this problem, the acute angle R and the 2 legs R and Q are the missing parts that we need to solve. Let us find the measure of angle R. Since angle Q is already given, remember that the sum of the 2 acute angles of a right triangle is equal to 90 degrees. Therefore, angle Q and angle R are complementary. To solve for the measure of angle R, subtract the measure of angle Q from 90 degrees. 90 degrees minus 40 degrees is equal to 50 degrees. Therefore, angle R measures 50 degrees. Next, let us find the length of side R. The parts of the right triangle will be based on the given acute angle Q. The missing leg R is adjacent to angle Q. Side S, which is also given, is the hypotenuse. Since we have the adjacent side and the hypotenuse, we will use the mnemonic Ka or cosine Q equals adjacent over hypotenuse. Using substitution, we will have the following. Next, multiply both sides by 28. The equation will be R equals 28 times cosine 40 degrees. Evaluate cosine 40 degrees using your calculators. Then, the answer will be multiplied to 28. Therefore, the final answer or the length of leg R is 21.45. Next, let us get the length of leg Q. Again, in reference to the given acute angle Q, side Q is opposite to angle Q, while side S is the hypotenuse. Since we have the opposite side and the hypotenuse, we will use the mnemonic SAW or sin Q equals opposite over hypotenuse to find the missing part. Using substitution, we will have the following. Next, multiply both sides by 28. The equation will be Q equals 28 sine 40 degrees. Evaluate sine 40 degrees using your calculators. Then, multiply the answer to 28. Therefore, the length of leg Q is 18. The following are the parts of triangle STR. Tell whether each part is given or missing by putting a check on the appropriate column. Given the length of the hypotenuse and measure of one leg, tell which part of the mnemonic SOHCAHTOA is applicable to get the indicated missing part of each right triangle. Using the same right triangles in activity number 2, find the value of each indicated missing part. Round off your answers to 2 decimal places. Answer the following questions in your notebook. Number 1. What does it mean to solve a right triangle? Number 2. How do you solve a right triangle given the length of its hypotenuse and the measure of one acute angle? You have learned that solving right triangles means finding the measures of its missing parts. For us to completely describe right triangles, one must find the measure of each of its sides and angles. The measures may not be that very exact, but we use defined formulas to find its estimated values. We can relate the concept of finding the missing parts of right triangles to one of the best quotations of Carl Jung, that is, life calls not for perfection, but completeness. What do you think are the things or qualities that may make a person's life complete? Write your answer in your journals. Read each question carefully. Choose the letter that corresponds to the correct answer.